Happy 10-year anniversary, London. I want to thank you for the past 10 years plus, actually. A lot of people don't know, but you actually started working with me at a temp agency. Started off with about 5 days of work, about a week. Ended up being 2 weeks, and then before I know it was months, and then I realized that it was time to bring you on board as a full-time employee. So it's actually been closer to 11 years that you've been working with me, and I really appreciate all the dedication and hard work and loyalty that you've shown over the last 10 years. Not just as an employee, but also as a friend. I've got to know you and your family, and was at the, not necessarily the birth of your first newborn, but your, at least I got there the second day, I believe. And, I got to know you and your parents. I've been to parties and Halloween parties, birthday parties, and really have gotten to know you, not just as an employee, but also as a friend. And I really appreciate the friendship as much as I appreciate the hard work you've shown as an employee of the firm. And I love you and your family very much. You guys have always been really close to me, and I appreciate all of you all around. Thank you very much for 10 years. And I've got a challenge for you. Let's see if we can make it another 10 years. What do you think?
One of the first things that I learned about London was that she is a girl's girl. She has got your back. She was instrumental at me being able to perform my job duties. I came from 100% in office, going completely remote, and it was a big learning curve. She was always there to lend a helping hand, answer any questions I had. She's got a really tough position herself at the firm. It's one that she handles with a lot of grace and a lot of patience. Some of those clients and situations can be really difficult, and they have to be handled very carefully. And London does such an amazing job. She also puts every other corporate event to shame. No one parties like Bertolino law firm parties, and that's all thanks to London. 10 years is amazing, London. Congratulations, and I wish you many, many more years of success.
London, congratulations on 10 years at Tony's office. That is quite an accomplishment. I have really enjoyed the last 2.5, almost 3 years of working with you. It's been super exciting. You are a very outgoing, very warm person. Your personality shines through. I think it's a big part of why clients have such a positive experience. In fact, every time that I do an exit interview, I always get rave reviews about how you handle situations with clients, especially given the type of work that you do is going and asking people for money when their job's on the line, or they don't have a job, or they've been temporarily suspended. So I think you do an excellent job. Tony is really blessed to have had you for 10 years, and I'm just so excited to be on a team working with you. I wish you all the best. I wish I could be at the celebration, but I'm gonna be out on vacation. So definitely take lots of pictures and have a drink and enjoy your special day, because you have certainly earned it.
This is my official video for London. Couple of things to say. Definitely want to congratulate London on her 10-year marriage to Tony. I think that is a super, big accomplishment. Great endeavor to manage, especially when she did not apparently know what she was doing. I have heard that she came in as a temporary employee and has been with Tony ever since. And I know when I first started at Bertolino in office pre-COVID 2019, that I read attorney-client consultations with London's name on them. Initial, I guess, but nonetheless, I was like, I thought you did finance. And she was like, I used to do a lot of things when we started. And so I always thought of her as like a really big resource. When I first got there, I was brand new to Texas. Gabby and I had just gotten there. I thought that I was going to be a stay-at-home wife that didn't have to work because I didn't have a law license in Texas. And that lasted, Gabby and I PCS'd in May, and that lasted till about July. And then Gabby told me that I had to get a job, which was super rude, I thought. But I did nonetheless, and one of the first jobs I found was Bertolino, and I was really interested in the law, so I applied and eventually went through Sherry's aggressive process, but I got in there, made it in there, and I met London like, one of the first days that I was there, and she was really, as some would say, inquisitive, and asked a lot of questions, and it just felt very personal and like really nice, like in the best way, like that she was, interested in my life and stuff like that. And I told her, we lived all the way up in Georgetown, and I did not realize that I was 30 miles from Austin, but about an hour and a half with traffic. And one of the first memories I think I have of her was like, you should tell Tony that your commute is so horrible, and that you'll work through lunch, and can you do a time frame of leaving at 4 instead of at 5, and you just won't take a real lunch. And I thought that was really great from someone coming from like a public defender's office that never really had a schedule or a demand like that. And I brought it to Tony's attention. He immediately said that was fine, and we've had no problem. And I was like, yeah, London in the corner in there for us. And that was even before we had Gabriel. And after, having him, she was really great about just advice in general, in terms of kids and working. And I was working from home. And I just really always felt like I had somebody there that, knew what I was going through and cared about me. And I tend to be someone that is less, I care about everyone. I care about all of you, but I might not ask about it a lot. And that's just my northern rudeness, and I blame that on my parents, really. And I'm a product of divorce, so that's like extra tough. But London was always there to be checking on everybody, even as, early as today. She asked me about somebody if they were doing okay, and I was like, you know what? I didn't even peep that. That's why you're the best, and that's why you're there, to rein us all in and keep us all together. I think as a remote law firm, we can feel really separated and disconnected, and I think London's the first person to really say like, hey, we need a group hang, we need a work activity to keep everybody sane and happy, and remind each other that we're all people, not just employees or somebody working for the man. That's you, Tony. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that the office would be the same without you. I guess I'm bringing it back. I just want to say, like, I super appreciate you. I love you as a coworker and a friend, and it sucks that I'm far away now, but I'm so glad that you stuck with Tony thus far, and you believed in him probably more than anybody, and I don't think anybody can say otherwise because you're still here. So I'm very proud of you. I'm thankful for you, and congratulations on 10 years.
So they sent me a message saying I needed to record something about Miss London, and I was wondering, how does that work? What does that look like? Well, what can I say about Miss London? First thought I had in my mind was, how much time do I have for this? I could come up with all kinds of things. Well, the first thing I'd like to say is that she's a wonderful woman whom I've grown to love and appreciate daily, inside and outside of work. She has so much compassion and is super thoughtful of everyone, including all of her clients. She has a smile that will light up the room and make you feel so much better on the days that you may be down. I personally think, and she's going to get me on this one, that she's the beauty queen of the firm because she is always styling and looking great. Miss London wears many hats in our firm, and they all come down to one topic: money. She's either spending it or obtaining it. Her main hat is the financial side of things for the firm, and then when she has free time, which is rare, she enjoys finding time looking for new places and things to do for our next firm get together and or happy hour with her girlfriends. She always does a great job on putting these things together. Miss Linden, you are one of a kind, and congrats on your 10 years with the firm.
Hi, London. I am so sad that I cannot be with you today at your celebratory occasion, but I do want to say congratulations on 10 years of service with the firm. I remember when I first onboarded, I told you that you had a hard job. And yes, your job is hard, but you do it so well. So again, congratulations to you, and we look forward to many more years of your service.
Hi, London. Congratulations on your 10 years of success with Bertolino Law Firm. And I wish you many, many, many more to come. And I hope in the future I get to know you. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful day.
London, congratulations, man. 10 years is a great feat. I mean, that is rare air. Did you know there's a stat that says 26% of people actually stay longer than 10 years at a job? That means that the other 74% of people are not you. They're not you. They can't be you. They'll never be you. You are rare air. Obviously, you're phenomenal at your job. Obviously, when I first started here, you've definitely helped me out with what I do. You're a great addition to what I do. You help me out a lot in making sure that these clients can, you know, keep the representation going, right? Your job is a lot more harder than what I have to deal with. So thank you for being amazing at what you do. Thank you for doing what you do and keeping the money in the firm. We appreciate that. I think we all appreciate that. But no, you've been phenomenal. You're great at what you do. We obviously appreciate you, London. You inspire me. Thank you. Congratulations again. Definitely proud of you.
London Della Teja, 10 years with the firm. Congratulations. That's an amazing achievement and absolutely should be celebrated. I just want to take a few minutes and tell you how much I appreciate you. From the first day I walked into Bertolino Law Firm, there you were, and there you've been the whole time. And I find that quite comforting. There has never been a time that I've come to you and asked you just maybe a question, maybe asked for your assistance with drafting a PSP or collaborating on a project or planning an event. There's never been a time where you said no or kind of made me feel like you didn't want to do it. In fact, it has always just been this resounding, yeah, hey, that sounds great, let's go do it. And you give it everything that you have, that positive vibe that you carry along with you. And you know, I think that's the one thing that we're going to see consistently through these messages as you go through these. Everybody feels that way when they're around you. That's the way that you make people feel. They say that your vibe attracts your tribe, and that is absolutely the case with you. You have this ability, whether it's a meeting, whether it's a meetup, a team event, a team building, or community event, whatever it is, whether it's a group, whether it's one-on-one, you have this amazing, unique talent to bring people in. So they actually resonate with that positive energy that you're giving off. And I've never seen it. It's something that's quite unique. And I just want to let you know that I see you and I appreciate you for that. So again, I want to congratulate you on your 10-year anniversary with Bertolino Law Firm. I raise a glass to you, my friend. Cheers. Congratulations.
Dang, London, 10 years at the Bertolino law firm. I mean, just wow. It feels like yesterday. The same friend that helped you and I find each other also connected Tony and you. I know how hard you work every single day, especially with a wild child attached at your hip. I just want to say that I'm super proud of you. You're smart, you're resilient, and congratulations. Keep up the great work, babe. Love you.
And we've been taking care of business every day.